Welcome to Masterpiece Tarot. I'm Tala, and I'm also known as the Nerdy Healer. I'm going to go ahead and get a read. Spirit, thank you for the messages that you are about to bring through for the collective. I think I'll do a masculine-feminine read, and let's figure this out here. Let's use this deck. Whoop. This is our little clarifier deck here. We'll get a message card to give us a little bit of direction. And then we'll use these guys as our main cards. Okay. Yeah. Alright, Spirit. We're going to do a masculine-feminine read. And I just want to ask, what type of message would you like to bring through at this time? A message of love. Okay. Love that. Excellent. I'll give these one good shuffle. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, masculine on the left. Past, present, future. Okay, we've got a Page of Swords in the recent past. An Ace of Swords in the current. Okay, so we've got an idea, a gift from the divine. And Five of Swords in the future. It's a card of adversity. Conflict. How about on the feminine side here? Spirit. Let's get 3 cards for the feminine past. We got Temperance. Okay, so an Earth Angel, Temperance Angel, card of peace, harmony, healing. In the current, we've got a King of Cups. So kind, compassionate, protective, emotionally intelligent, emotionally available, masculine. And the Ten of Cups in the future. Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck, Pisces. Okay, let's clarify. Talk to us about the Page of Swords on the masculine side. I think I do need to shuffle these guys. Oh, Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, Ten of Cups. Okay. Just got these little cards. I'm loving them. They're just really small, but I love them. Okay, Spirit. Clarify this Page of Swords. We'll get 3 cards for clarifiers here today. An 8 of Swords. So feeling of entrapment there. A Queen of Pentacles. And a 9 of Cups. So the Queen of Pentacles here could be an earth sign, feminine. Page of Swords is somebody who's young. He's mastered the sword, right, in a way. And he's getting ready to use it. He hasn't gone out and used it yet in the world. I'm wondering if this Page of Swords somehow feels trapped. I'm not sure why that card is there. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles and I'm looking at the Nine of Cups. Now, these two could be related. This could be like a mother and a son situation. He's a single guy, you know. He's been working at his craft. He's on his way to mastering the suit of cups. Right, so he's made a lot of progress. He's got some skills. He's connected to his feelings. He's loving, but he's still single. All right. This is interesting. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that there's a connection between these. This might be a younger brother. These could be two brothers. And this could be a mom. I don't know why I'm getting it, but I am. I think because both of these... I'm trying to find what's common between these individuals. And all I'm getting is, you know, their relative age. In fact, we have we have two swords cards. All right. So what I'm getting with this card right here next to this Page of Swords, it's almost like he sees her and wants to help her. These are the two swords in this spread, and then these are the other two. We've got a cup and a pentacle. It's almost like there's some connection between these two that I don't understand, but I'm drawn to it. It's almost like these two are sort of aware. They're kind of looking on. That Queen of Pentacles is looking over there. And he's sort of like trying to defend the family in a way. I don't know why this person feels so entrapped. This individual feels stuck here in this row. And this is in the past. So there's somebody in that dynamic who's not like the rest. Okay? The other three are in good shape. There's one that's not in very good shape. What's the Ace of Swords in the current energy? Okay, the Sun, clarity, happiness, illumination, temperance. What else, Spirit? And the Emperor, wow, okay. Now, these cards right here. This masculine that we're reading for, who is depicted as the Page of Swords in that last, in the past, appears to be receiving a gift from the divine. And I'm also feeling like, yeah, he may be receiving this gift from the divine. And it's a pretty major gift. We've got the Sun card, which is happiness. We've got the Temperance Angel, which is, you know, patience, healing, insight, right? I'm really drawn to the sunflowers in this card here. You know, the power of the sun opens these flowers and causes them to perk up. Yeah. I'm not sure if the masculine is the Emperor. I don't think so. I think the Page of Swords is the main masculine in this reading. And he's receiving a new idea. And an Emperor knows about this. And I'm getting the feeling that this gift has something to do with creating happiness, healing that which is unhappy. Like, I almost feel like this person over here that was next to that Emperor, the Page of Swords, this person is in need of something. They're trapped. And they're trapped in their mind, because swords are about ideas and thoughts, right? And this page over here, like, wants to help. And this brother and this mother are looking on, like, we would help, but we don't know. You're close to her, but we're here. Let's see if we can figure this out. And then the divine comes in and says, look, I've got something that can help. And the Emperor is like, yes, let's look at this. But it is something inspirational, something that comes down from the heavens. You know, the sun is up in the sky, the temperance angel is coming, you know, from above to bring healing down and ground it. This child here, like, represents innocence. And also, you know, children aren't programmed the way we are. Like, kids, like, young children, like, they can do all kinds of things that adults can't do. They can see things that adults can't see. You know, they're just like these open channels. Their mind hasn't been clouded and pruned, right, and programmed the way, you know, it happens as you grow. And so there's a sense that, you know, whatever this gift is, it's innovative. I think I would just say that it's innovative, it's something healing, it's something that brings happiness. This is on the masculine side. Okay, let's understand, what is the Five of Swords? The conflict, the adversity. The conflict and the adversity. What is this about? Page of Pentacles. An Eight of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. So here we have a page again. So this masculine that we're reading for here, I'm seeing that he's walking away from some kind of conflict. And then it goes from the Eight of Cups to the Seven of Cups. So the cups is dwindling. There's something about the loving energy after this conflict that's dwindling. These cups are standing, but he's walking away. He's looking for something better. And then the next card is the 7. So now, as he's walked away, he's faced with a choice. And the 7 of Cups is about fantasy. It can also be a card of like illusion, options. But I think what I'm getting, though, is that there's something about needing to walk away, that this is an uncertain outcome, but he knows he must do it. Because the moon, just like in the moon card, the moon brings to the light what was hidden. And so, you know, something has occurred where he's understanding something, understanding that he needs to walk away. And I think this is him, this Page of Pentacles, this masculine that we're reading for. Yeah, I think so. So I'm not getting a lot of love here. I'm not getting a lot of like, this is feeling like a young person who is on a journey. You know, he's working with his family. He's got these elders looking around. You know, he's sort of being creative in his mind and innovative and trying to look and see maybe what problems need to be solved out there in the world. And he's discerning, what can stay in his life, what's going to help him on this journey, and what needs to go, what's going to hinder his progress. So this is a young person focused on work and creativity. Yeah. And this feminine energy over here has a different vibe going on. Let's see though, what to clarify Temperance Spirit. Okay, we've got the Fool. We've got the Empress. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the feminine we're reading for here, maybe an Empress. And it seems like she may be taking the first steps along a healing journey. The Knight of Pentacles could be a younger, masculine earth sign. And he's facing away, so this could be like a young person leaving home. This could be a young person, a younger person going on a journey of some kind. Yeah. So I think this is a mother. This mother may be, yeah, watching the kids leave the home, you know. This could be like the empty nest thing. And this Fool represents a new start in her life, right? And the Temperance Angel is bringing in angelic support as she enters into this new phase of her life. All right, tell us about the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups in this feminine's energy here? Who is the King of Cups? Okay, we have a Two of Pentacles. We've got a Three of Cups, a celebration. Justice. I do think the King of Cups is somebody else. I'm not getting the feeling that he's a romantic partner, though he could be. He could be to the Empress. But the reason I said I didn't think he was is because he's juggling. He's got two. Okay, he's balancing something. And then following that card, we have the Three of Cups. It could be like a third party type situation. And here we have Justice. And she is weighing the scales and considering, with the sword, what's fair here. I don't get any negative energy between these individuals on the feminine side, but I do feel that there's this other energy, this masculine, this loving, kind, nurturing masculine energy in her field. And there is a sense of justice or fairness with this person in her life. I don't know who that is, though, to her. And then we've got the Ten of Cups. So this is in the future. And that is a happy family. Yeah. That's like wish fulfillment. A very fulfilled, like a feeling of fulfillment comes with that card. Clarified by the High Priestess, a Queen of Cups, wow, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, well now I am thinking these two are connected. Okay, because the Queen of Cups has come out. So the Empress is an expression of this Queen of Cups. Once you get all the queens, then you get the Empress. So I think this feminine might actually be partnered with this King of Cups. This masculine water sign could be the partner to the feminine that we're reading on over on this side. There could be a marriage or like a partnering in the future with the Ten of Cups. This High Priestess here, she has access to like the hidden realms. So this just might be a characteristic of this feminine. The very last card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune. So the karmic wheel is always turning. There's a sense that this couple may have only, well, it is in the future. And here I think they're single. This feminine energy and this King of Cups, who I believe that she is partnering with, will be together in the future. And after that happens, after they come together, there will be, an opportunity to look at the situation and to weigh things out. It's here in the energy now, in the current, but I don't think it matters. I think the point is that there's going to be a decision made, and there will be an assessment. Like, there will be good karma, and I think these two probably will experience good karma, because I'm really not seeing any negative cards here. Like, this is all really positive stuff. I don't see a Tower, I don't see a Seven of Swords, I don't see, anything over on this side that would indicate trouble. And actually, what's interesting, on the masculine side, we do have an Emperor here. And so my initial thought that this is a reading for a younger individual, I'm not sure about that. I'm reevaluating that. Because we have an Emperor on the masculine side and an Empress. Those are counterparts. Okay. And actually, those are the only two counterparts that actually fit like that. So I think we've got an Emperor and an Empress. I think the Emperor might be dealing with a lot of family issues right now. Things maybe even to do with... I'm not getting a lot of business. There aren't a lot of Pentacles over here. In fact, we have a Queen of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot more swords. So there could be, and this Five of Swords in the future, there could be a lot of conflict in this Emperor's life at this time. And there's a sense of really needing to walk away. There's a sense this may be what he will be doing. He may be shifting how he's spending his time, what he's focusing on. You know, if I'm honest, this row right here is what I think he wants to focus on, and this is actually the row that he's coming out in. This Ace of Swords, the Sun, the Temperance, and the Emperor are, you know, figuring out what is it that we are creating. What is the divine trying to give us? It's something very beautiful with the Sun and the Temperance. It's beautiful, but what is it, right? So I think that is what I'm getting. The Emperor is trying to deal with family matters, and the feminine here is just simply moving towards a process. She's moving forward in kind of a mellow way, you know. We've got new starts, we have possibilities, we might have gifts, we have celebrations, and then we have a union. It seems like these two individuals are two mature people, and I think that they've lived a bit of life, and so yeah, they've got grown-up things that they're dealing with for this divine masculine feminine read here. I'm going to get some bridging energy, and let's see if we can pull this together. So let's see if there's a connection here. A Four of Swords. All right, that's a card of healing, resting, recovering. Yeah. Okay. And here in the current, a Seven of Pentacles. So this is somebody feeling proud of what they've built so far. You know, sevens are about magic sometimes. Also like inspiration, taking inspired action. I feel that energy more heavily on the masculine side, inspired action. I also feel the Four of Swords more heavily on the masculine side with this individual here who's feeling trapped. These people on the feminine side, the Empress, the Fool, and the Knight of Pentacles, they seem to have this angelic protection of the Temperance angel watching over them. There doesn't seem to be a lot of struggle there in the past on her side. And we have a Ten of Swords. Okay. Well, there's a sense of betrayal. There is a feeling of being stabbed in the back. That might be why these two energies, even though they seem to be counterparts, why these two energies feel disconnected. To me, they really feel like two disconnected energies, even though they're counterparts. And I think it could be because of this Ten of Swords energy between them. On her side, there's a Ten of Cups. There's some really positive cards down here. But on his side, we have conflict and adversity. And then we have somebody walking away from the conflict and the adversity. And somebody moving towards choices. I think that whatever this Emperor has been dealing with on his side, these family, like who's this person here that's entrapped, this female, this feminine? Everybody else looks okay, same as this line, but then we come down and again we have these feminines in this conflict. I almost feel like this is gossip. This is nastiness. Nasty energy. I don't know why it's down there, but it is. And we don't have any clues as to why it's down there. Or it's in the future. Sorry, it's saying down there, but what I mean is upcoming in the future. Well, maybe the Emperor and the Empress are coming together in the future. Or maybe they're not together yet, you know, in the past and the current. This is happening in the future. And that is when this adversity starts in the future. So I think what I'm getting, if we're going to just say some advice for this couple, this divine masculine and feminine, if you are planning to come into a union in the future, be on guard for this. Be prepared to walk away from conflict, from adversity, from people who aren't supportive, from people who have nasty things to say, for any reason at all. If they're doing that, you don't need them. You need people who are going to be supportive and who've got your back. Okay, because if you are meant to be with this person, then, you know, remember that you have choices. Use your intuition, is what this High Priestess is saying. You have access to these hidden realms, to this knowledge. This hidden knowledge. You have the means to get the guidance you need from Spirit. So use it. Use this wisdom that's being gifted to you, right? With the Ace of Swords, this wisdom is being gifted to you, so use it to protect what you're building, because at the end of the day, whether that Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor or not has to do with how things play out. And you do have a choice in whether this experience is positive and leads to positive karmas, or it goes in the other direction. I think that's the message that I'm getting for this divine masculine feminine who will be coming together in the future. Stay on your toes, make conscious choices, use what you have at your disposal to ensure that you have a good outcome. Okay, that's all. Thank you, Spirit. Bye for now.